Question 4 talks about renewable energy sources, and over here there is a bigger list of renewable energy. HEP stands for hydroelectric power, that's water stored behind a dam. We can see one energy source on that list, which is wind power, but geothermal energy is all to do with the hot rocks underground providing enough energy to heat water to keep our houses warm. And of course, if we're using solar power, then we're talking about the sun. There are two kinds of solar panels that you can put onto your house. One type is filled with water, which is heated by the light, and one type has photovoltaic cells which produce electricity. Either way, it's light energy that produces either heat or electricity. The question about the solar panel is about energy conversions, and in that case we had light becoming heat. Now these questions are very similar. In a battery we have stored chemical energy. The point of a radio is that it produces sound energy from the chemically stored energy. And almost all electrical devices produce waste heat energy. That can be TVs, computers, washing machines, radios, microwaves, whatever. Electrical energy is the most useful form of energy and can be made into all these other different forms. It's shown on this diagram here. And when we switch on a TV, we're using electrical energy. The rest of this question is about the electromagnetic spectrum, so we'll take a closer look at it. A TV remote has got infrared waves coming out, and that sends a signal to the TV in order to turn it on or off or turn the volume up or down. If we're going to watch TV, then we need to be using the visible spectrum. Here it is in this diagram here. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. That's the electromagnetic waves seen by our eyes. If you do see questions with a formula in, just like this one here, then you'll probably find the information that you need is also in the question. So we have some joules which will go there, and we have a time in minutes which will go here. We just need to change that minutes into seconds. So, by converting 10 minutes into seconds, we can put it into this part of the equation, and we can move the joules to the top part of the equation and divide one into the other to give an answer in watts. If you want to be really clever, you could take your answer here and divide it by 1,000, and then your final figure will be in kilowatts. The last question is a long answer question about the different types of electromagnetic waves you find in a hospital. Starting at this end of the spectrum and working that way, we can make a list. So, gamma rays, which are the most penetrating, can be used to kill cancer cells. They pass through your body very easily. X-rays also pass through your body, at least through the tissues, but bones are seen on an X-ray, so we can detect broken bones. UV light, ultraviolet light, is used to kill bacteria, so if you put your scalpels and surgical instruments under UV light, you'll sterilize them. And infrared could be used to detect damage inside your body, or even perhaps just give heat treatment for sore muscles. Although we've harnessed these electromagnetic waves for good, there are some downsides to it. Gamma rays, if used inappropriately, can cause cancer, as can X-rays. Ultraviolet light can damage your eyes or possibly cause skin cancer. People who overdo sunbathing know this problem. It is possible that infrared radiation could heat up your skin so much that it causes a burn, but that's unlikely. Notice the damage gets less as you go in this direction, which corresponds to this direction in the electromagnetic spectrum. The waves get weaker and less damaging. Though this information has been shown in a table, ideally you should write a paragraph when you see this much space on your answer page.